Now it's time for the classroom. Advice on making gold via the auction house, professions, and more.
Nope, no pets this week. Because Lady Hava's not here, and that's her thing, so we'll leave it to next week. But you said you got something for us there, Dead Greed.
I do. I got something. It's way down here on the bottom. I put it way down here. Let me scroll way. I'm still scrolling. It's way down here. Good Lord, there it is. Whew. I was never gonna find it. Well, anyway.
I know there's a lot about some other stuff that we're gonna get to.
We were talking about flying, and I was thinking, if we can fly,
yep,
and we can fly all over, and I can get on my druid, and I can smash on some ore, what's the best thing to do with that ore? Because a lot of people has told me the best thing to do with their ore is to vendor it, because you can't sell it in the auction house. But that's not true. The best thing is definitely not to vendor it. The best thing to do is to do Dead Greed's Blacksmith Dance. And how do you do Dead Greed's Blacksmith Dance? Well, step 1. You farm up Blackrock and or true iron ore. Don't buy it off the auction house. This isn't the kind of flip that you can currently with the current prices. Now, once flying's in the game and the price of ore goes way down, you'll have to do a little math and try to figure it out. But maybe then you can buy it from the auction house. But currently now, do not buy this off the auction house. You will lose money. Anyway, so you get your Blackrock ore and your true iron ore. Then you mail that to your blacksmith. And you take it on your blacksmith and you make smoldering helmets. Now, it takes 60 Blackrock ore to make one of these helmets. Now, I know 60 sounds like a lot. But I mean, you got to think about how much ore we have. We have ore through farming. We have ore through our garrison. I mean, I have ore coming out the woo. It's insane the amount of, and I don't do a lot of farming, and I have a ton. So if I could fly and I could get more ore, I would definitely do this flip. So the smoldering helmet is a great item. It costs 60 Blackrock ore. But what if you don't have Blackrock? What if you have true iron? Well, if you have true iron ore, not Blackrock ore, if that's what you farmed up, then you make the smoldering graves. That's the pants. It costs 60 true iron ore. Well, you know, if you farm both materials, you could also go with a third pattern, the smoldering breastplate. That's the chest piece. It's 30 Blackrock ore and 30 true iron ore. And those all DE into a ton of Draenor mats. You know, the dust and the other things you need.
Yep.
And you can make you can send all those items to your enchanter. You can make enchants, or you could sell that dust on Trader Day, which was today, by the way. In case you don't know, Dust Trader Day was today, and woohoo! But anyway, I am going to suggest that this be the last Trader Day that you utilize until after patch. And the reason why is because I am now saving every piece of material, or otherwise, dust, cloth, or fur, whatever you want to call it, leather. I'm saving everything right now until after patch. I'm not going to sell anything until after patch, because with all those materials you can do a dance with all those materials, and you can crush those materials to enchant mats, and you can take those enchant mats and you can make enchants, and you can sell those in the auction house, and you can sell the dust in the auction house. And after patch, when everybody is running in there and they are straight smashing on Hellfire Citadel, they're going to get tons of new gear. And with tons of new gear comes tons of new enchants and tons of new gems. And that's going to make us enhancement people very, very rich. And Greed loves to be rich. So
Yes,
that
you
is my
do.
blacksmith dance. I don't know if people really have put any thought into utilizing blacksmith. I used to do a JC flip or JC dance, whatever you want to call it, and that's not really viable anymore. Well, actually, it's not viable at all anymore because you can't smelt
Right.
the stupid. You can't smelt the new ore. But anyway, that is one thing you can do. There's other dances out there. There's a leatherworking dance. There's a cloth dance. I could talk about those later in later episodes. But today, blacksmith. I'm featuring the blacksmith dance. Those are three great patterns. You get a ton of mats. It's pretty good, especially if you just got a lot of ore just kind of laying around and you don't really know what you want to do with your ore. If you're thinking about, oh, maybe I should vendor this to get it out of my bank, don't vendor it. Blacksmith it. So that's my dance anyway, and hopefully that'll help some people get rid of some of their excess ore that's just laying around.
You know, and that's really a good point too, because and one of the other blogs that I saw was 6.2 Apexis gear now costs gold. So how can the Apexis gear actually affect the crafted gear in the auction house when 6.2 comes? I mean, you can get about 705 gear.
You know, I really think that and maybe this is just me or my opinion. I don't like the Apexis gear. I was excited about Apexis crystals. Like I said, I'm a daily guy, so I love dailies. I did a bunch of Apexis crystals. I was like, I got some crystals. Let's go to the Storm Shield place and check it out. Let's see what I can buy. I went over there and I was like, I looked at all that gear, and I was like, whoa. And the gear is just insanely. I mean, they're saying 120,000 gold for 6 slots of gear. That is, wow. That's a lot. I think that's very expensive to me. I think anyway. I mean, I guess if you supplement some of those slots for you can only wear 3 crafted pieces.
Right.
So if you put 3 crafted pieces on and then you put some of this Apexis crystals daily gear on, but wow, 120. That is steep. That's steep. And I have a lot of gold, and I think that's steep. Wow. I'd hate to be a player that is struggling to make gold and or is only in the 200 or 300K range, and and this is an option that I need to look at. 120K, that's a lot of money.
That it is. So, yeah, to me, I don't think that there's going to be a lot of change, really, because I think the demand's going to be there for the crafted gear anyway. So I'm not too worried about the Apexis crystals there myself, because it's like what you said, the Apexis crystals are going to be there to kind of fill those holes, because you can only wear 3 pieces of crafted gear just to get into the raids.
Personally, I think that anybody's main is going to be well geared beyond any of this Apexis crystal loot anyway. And so this is just an alt thing to me anyway. Maybe it's not. Maybe there's people who are out there who have mains, and maybe they're looking at this Apexis crystal, then they're like, oh yeah, now I can buy it with gold. So maybe that's good news for some people. Me personally, not so much.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Anyway, there was a post by the Gold Queen as well about making shirts. Now, have you made any shirts and decided to put them on the auction house there, Dead Greed?
I haven't. And I read this post and I thought, man, this is actually a pretty good. This is actually a pretty. I'm a tailor too, and Greed is a tailor. So, wow. Yeah, I haven't made any of these shirts. I'm gonna try this.
Okay, well, the Gold Queen did a pretty huge post. And she goes through a bunch of different shirts there too. And those that are watching on the live stream, they know that I have shirts pulled up from Airy Peak server. And try to find a pink Mage Weave shirt. Good luck. But still, that is about 50 gold maybe. That's possible. But if you take a look at some of these shirts that are on the Airy Peak side, right there's a pink Mage Weave shirt for 40 gold. So 40 to 50 gold, it's, I'd say that's about right. I mean, it's a really good post. It's a really long post, and I think I will put that up in the show notes for everybody to really take a look at. Because shirts, people should actually try and get these shirts. Because there's some good stuff in here. And at that note...
All right, people. It's time to end the podcast now. So, how can the players get a hold of you?
All right. How can we find you on Twitter there, Dead Greed? Or out on the web?
I am on Twitter at deadgreed1812.
That's is that is it, or you can find them on the Airy Peak server.
Yes, you can always find me on Airy Peak. Well, I guess you can't always find me on Airy Peak.
Sometimes.
I mean, when I'm on, you can find me on Airy Peak. And hey, if there's people out there, if you happen to see me, I'm on Airy Peak. Throw me a whisper if you want. If you immediately get a DVM that says, "Hey, I'm trying to kill Blackhand," then I'm gonna raid and I'm probably not gonna answer. But mostly, if people whisper me, I always try to give them a hey, hello, how you doing, or have a nice day, whatever. Or, people want to get a hold of me and yak at me, that's fine. I'm not shy at all. I will talk to anybody, pretty much.
And in-game mail works too. Just saying. And that actually works for both of us. True?
That's true.
All right.
Yeah, that's true.
Yep. You can find the show live at 3 p.m. on Channel 2 at tunein.alphageekradio.com and on the TuneIn app. You can also find us live at yourwildmoney.com/live at about 2:30 p.m. on Saturdays. And if you don't want to listen to us live, you can hear us on Stitcher, iTunes, and other podcast apps. If you're on the site, you can use the speak pipe on the bottom of the page to get a hold of us. Or you can find us on Twitter at YourWildMoney, Facebook at YourWildMoneyCast, and LinkedIn.in/YourWildMoney. You can find Lady Hava at twitch.tv/Lady Hava for all of her raid times, and you can find her on Twitter at Lady Hava, or you can email her ladyhava@yourwildmoney.com. For Rickles, you can find him on youtube.com/WTBGoldWow. WTBGold.blogspot.com is his blog, and you can find him on Twitter at Ryan A. Eccles. And you can find me on youtube.com/Kerosene Kid, at Caro_Gold on Twitter, or Caro at yourwildmoney.com. Sir, it's been a lot of fun, and we'll see you back here next week. How about that?
Yeah, I'll be here next week. Y'all guys have a nice day.
And we might have the other two with us there as well. I'm hoping.
That would be fun.
That would be. Because I tell you what, talking about gold, talking about all these other games, and trying to figure out what Blizzard's doing is a really, really cool thing, I think.
Yeah.
And I'm loving the fact that the F word is coming back.
I'm super. I know that there's a lot of people out there that's upset, but I'm very excited because I'm a farmer. I love to farm, and I'm farming without flying.
Yeah.
I give it a 2 thumbs down.
It hurts.
It's not fun. It's not fun.
Yeah, I know. We'll find Ian Vizicastis on later today, I think. But until next week, ta-ta, people. Go make some gold before 6.2 hits. It is dust day.
Yeah.
It's dust day. Bye.
Yes, it is dusty. So get it out there and get on it.
Get on it.
Get on it. Good night.
This podcast recorded before a live internet audience. To learn how to listen and watch live, visit tunein.alphageekradio.com.
Get on it.